of the conversations we had, I remember.
You gotta. Screenshots
Oh,
or never happened.
Yeah, you got screenshots.
Yeah.
Got some evidence.
It wasn't typed out.
And some niggers.
Oh, so you don't have evidence.
It was in voice.
That's cool. It was in voice, so I typed it out in voice. Please.
No, you said it in voice.
I'm sure I probably haven't.
You did.
Okay, sure. But I'm a pagan, so.
No, you're mocking.
But not through pagan
One of my
policy.
favorite Wicca pagan practitioners in heavy metal or metal in general is Soli Erna. He got me into paganism.
Who's Gerald Gardner?
Jared Gardner.
Gardner.
Hitler.
Hitler.
Heimler?
Adolf Hitler. What?
Is it Heimler?
Hitler.
Gardner.
Gerald.
Really? Fucking.
Gardner. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Why were you saying
Good.
those names?
I mean, I know the professor Jared Gardner, but
Alright,
Who's
can we
Silver?
get, can we get off the pagan shit? And can we
Well,
discuss the Holocaust?
If he changes his name, then yes.
why would I?
The Holocaust.
Why is my name triggering you?
It's just annoying. I'm sick of people doing that. Like, I just want to
Hey,
talk
hey,
normally.
I didn't bring it up. Well, I told Killstarter that I'm Santa Claus, but that was earlier when you weren't in here. I was giving him a lesson. I was giving him a lesson. In
You could just change it to Santa, and that's it.
no, people have to know that there's a misconstrued version of the Christian Santa, which isn't real.
Santa isn't Christian.
I know.
Like, honestly, like,
Like, I didn't know that. Hey, that's pretty cool.
Santa
something I
wasn't.
don't know.
Santa's not in the Bible.
Santa was
no fucking shit. I didn't say he was Christian. I said there's
Jesus wasn't even born on December 25th, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, Jesus was born sometime.
June.
Born
He was
sometime
born
June
in
or
June.
July. Yeah, born midsummer. So I mean, come on, Gordon.
But every single time when you're gonna go to a Christian and say, actually, Jesus was born in June, they're gonna go, shut the fuck up!
Yeah, I don't know where you got where you think I said that fucking Santa was a Christian when I said there's a misconstrued version of Santa that people think is Christian, which isn't true.
Oh, Santa was totally a Christian.
Oh yeah, he was totally a Christian.
He always
I
brought the,
love the
children,
Holocaust.
brought the children nice toys and mac and cheese.
Pagan, or not pagan. Killstarter, what's your favorite food of all time?
My favorite what?
Your favorite food?
Oh, my favorite food?
My
Anything
history
with
lesson?
meat.
Oh, anything with meat?
I'll eat just about any kind.
That's a lot of things.
Yeah, like, I'll eat just about any kind of.
What about lasagna?
No.
It has meat in it.
No.
Depends what kind of lasagna. Not all lasagna has meat.
I tried lasagna and I didn't like it.
Lasagna's good.
I don't like the pasta.
Hey, Raging, I want your opinion on something. Doesn't Edge Queen kind of sound like Casey Tron?
Yeah, if it's possible, like, is it possible? Is there such thing as like alligator meat or something like that?
Alligator meat, yeah.
Yeah, like I would fucking want to try that.
Super nigger meat.
Come on, dude.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
I've had tried it. It's like it's rubbery chicken kind of.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Edge Queen, seriously, why do you think I'm not pagan?
Okay, name 5 gods that aren't Greek.
that aren't Greek.
Go.
What?
Go.
Oh, can I get on this?
Who?
Yeah, you probably know. You
Thor.
probably studied. You
Odin.
like mythology.
Ra,
Yeah.
Anubis.
Yeah, there's Bel. There's Brigid.
Vishnu.
They have Osiris. They have Odin. They have Thor.
Who are some of their gods?
Not
No,
Loki.
Who's
They have
Hathor?
Seth.
What about? Okay,
Seth.
okay, wait.
Yeah.
Would you
Ethna.
count the Roman gods? Or would you not? Because they're
Aren't Roman gods just
probably
ripped off Greeks?
Yes, they are.
They
like
have Uko.
Jupiter.
Hitler Gandalf?
They have the Shinigami.
Mm.
What I must ask, what specifically does naming
Gods
a
in
whole heap of gods
paganism.
have
What
to,
does
have
that
to do?
prove to you?
Yes, exactly. It doesn't prove anything. It doesn't prove a specific belief structure. It doesn't prove
Yeah, in a
anything you'll
pagan,
follow.
it's just a person.
Pagan
pagan-
as a concept is so utterly vague. It means nothing.
Yeah.
It means
Well,
nothing
let me tell
at
you
all.
how vague of it. The actual definition of a pagan. Is
I
a
know the
person holding-
definition.
Got it.
It's
A
an
person
umbrella.
holding religious beliefs other than those of main world religions.
Yes, it's true.
Then
So anything like fucking obscure ass religions.
Hinduism, shamanism.
You know, not Hinduism. That's a main world religion.
No, no, anything that's not Christianity, Judaism, or Islam falls under the term.
It says the main world religions.
It says
it
the
comes
main three.
it comes from Latin, which is that those which do not believe that we do, which can be interpreted basically as anything that's not particularly mainstream. It is not to do specifically with Abrahamic religions. It's because it also refers to the time before Christianity. The Romans still referred to Germanic tribes as being pagan. It's
Yeah.
got nothing
And
to do
another
with
word
Abrahamic
for-
religion.
And another word for pagan was Latin paganus, which in Christian Latin was heathen, which meant one not enrolled in the army of Christ. So
So basically, we're all heathens here.
No.
Yeah, and
basically,
I think I also think in Deuteronomy it says
Latin,
to
yeah.
kill the non-believers, which that includes atheists.
Yeah.
the Norn believers.
I remember this because that night, what's his face? Darth Dawkins. Yeah. Brett's chat when he was talking about the Christian God, what heinous acts he committed, what has he ever said about killing atheists or whatever. Then I found Deuteronomy, kill the atheists.
What did he say to that?
I couldn't get a chance to speak because Brett, and also I was busy with my brother.
Oh yeah, that's what you wanted to ask.
Yes,
Hey,
until later on.
Well, let me tell you how pagan I am, okay? So, during the summer, right, I hand carved a staff. I took all the bark off of it, I sanded it, I sprayed it with polyurethane like 4
Were you
times.
making a dildo?
Yeah, I was. And you know what I did? I put some ancient rune carvings. Ancient rune carvings. For
What kind?
protection, defense, and attack. I put those.
How much attack does it give you?
Attack. Like,
Yep, the Bible says
Helps.
kill the infidels.
yeah, you gotta kill the infidels with the pole.
You get like a movement speed bonus.
Attack is on the
Fine.
top, defense is on the bottom, and protections in the
So you're playing D&D in real life.
Heroes,
Yes.
Deuteronomy 17. If there to be found among you within thy gates, which the Lord thy God giveth thee, man or woman, and hath their wicked sight of the Lord thy God, by transgressing his convert 3, and hath gone to serve other gods, worship them, either the sun or moon or any host of heaven, which I have not commended. 17:4 It has told thee that thou hast heard of it, inquired diligently, told it be truth. Thing certain in such abomination is wrath of Israel. 17:5 Then shalt thou bring forth the man or that woman which have committed the thing that unto thy gates, and even that man and that woman, and shalt stone them with stones till they die.
Yeah, I knew all that. I basically knew they killed anyone who didn't believe as they did or tried to convert them, and if they didn't convert.
Oh wait, you mean Deus Vult? God's will?
I have a feeling if I was reading this out.
You mean when the Christian knights went out into foreign lands, and if people didn't convert, they fucking killed them?
I have a feeling if I was reading this to a Christian, they would say, "What fanfic is this?"
Lit as fuck, nigga.
So, Edge Queen, will you now accept your fate that I am a pagan?
I don't believe you are a pagan. If you were a pagan, you wouldn't be such a dick.
Okay. Well, if you're a pagan, you wouldn't be such a...
What a lovely no true Scotsman fallacy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
No,
I really don't care. I'm not trying to. Aiden's a fucking troll.
Why are you denying my religion?
It's not your religion. I know for a fact it isn't.
How do you know for a fact? I listen on every single thing that you want.
I'm fine.
Herbs.
I know. Oh, I'm 80% sure.
80% sure. No, it's not better.
There, I'm 80% sure
no, but
that you aren't.
my problem is
I've
that
given you all the information and facts.
Hey,
I have proven
my particular problem here though is I have never heard you actually explicitly explain your belief structure. It seems extremely vague. No, you haven't. It's extremely vague. It doesn't mean anything. And when we actually ask what you believe, you say, "I'm pagan." What sort of pagan? Eclectic pagan. That doesn't really mean anything. It's too vague. Well, that's what I am. Well, you can't say that. Eclectic pagan is just an amalgamation of any fucking religion you want. It means nothing. If you can't explicitly tell me what you actually believe in a structural way, you aren't a pagan. You're just doing it for attention.
Yeah. Are
no,
you a Wicca?
I'm not,
are you
actually. It's what I really...
Are you a Diatheist? Are you
It's what I
Neo-Norse paganism? I'm a Neo-Norse paganism. Dude, I love the Norse gods.
See, this is a problem in the pagan community.
What? When people call you out for not actually having a structured pagan belief?
Yeah.
I do have a structured belief.
What are you?
What is it? What is your structured belief?
Why should I explain it to you? All you've been doing is trolling me.
Because
How are we trolling
what I don't think you understand here is that
you started that harassment the other day.
We changed our name to Pagan, and you got mad.
And you followed me around everywhere, all of you, and everyone kept moving. That wasn't funny.
The only one that was moving was Al Gore's paganism.
No. The admins kept moving everyone into the room I was in.
Well, then the other people didn't have a choice because the admins moved them.
Yeah, the admins are all in cahoots.
It was Die.
It's a conspiracy. Yes, it was Die. Die did it.
Happened.
The Irish,
Okay.
Of course. You're blaming the Irish now. They're leprechauns.
Yeah.
Okay. The
You were
leprechauns.
there. You saw what happened. Weren't they being moved?
Well, I did see most of the shit was going on, but I didn't really understand what the fuck it was about.
Hey, so Plez, tell me what branch of paganism you are.
But
I've told you.
But since it was about you though, Edge Queen, I actually want to see that kind of shit happen to me in some relation.
Dude, Neo-Norse paganism is my branch. What's your branch, Edge Queen?
I don't have a specific branch. That's why I picked eclectic.
That doesn't mean anything!
Oh my god.
I've explained it doesn't mean anything. Eclectic means you can basically find this obscure religion out in the arse end of nowhere and then bolt it onto that and say, I believe in that now. What do you believe? You haven't structured anything. It's far too vague.
Why can't I have my own spiritual beliefs?
Because you don't have any. You have not specified them. You don't specify anything.
You're like Brett who says, I'm a God believer.
It's so vague,
What
it's
kind
not
of God
funny.
believer are you? Are you a Christian? Are you a Muslim? Are you a Jew?
I don't want to explain it to you because you'll laugh at me.
I don't understand why Brett just says God believer when he can't
Did they laugh at me for saying I'm a neo-pagan?
He says he was a Christian, Brett.
Yeah, but
He used to say
yeah, but when he says God believer, I don't understand why he can't just say like agnostic or something like that.
Yeah, he's a Christian. Why
I mean,
can't he just say that instead of
even a fairly secular Christian can say, "I believe in God. I believe, this teaching." Other than that, don't really care. You haven't said what fundamental concepts you base your life on. You haven't said you follow any kind of ideology. You haven't said
I base my life on okay, you know how karma works, basically.
You know,
Yes.
One part of it.
But you know what I think you base your life on? Supernatural. That's what I think. You base your
No,
life on. You
I
watch
don't.
Supernatural.
No,
you're-
that and My Name is Earl.
I've studied for years.
What have you
yeah,
studied for
But you
years?
can't give us a specific branch that you are besides Wicca and other shit.
And
Eclectic is a specific type of paganism.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
You mean Celtic?
If
It's
you
a
haven't,
specific type of paganism because I don't stay on one branch because I believe all the gods are basically the same thing that comes from one universal source.
yes, but you can't actually explain to the T what your actual belief structure is on that. It's just they come from a certain source. Well, okay, so you've bolted in every single religion there is then, without understanding how those religions work, the belief structures of those religions, or anything like that. It's just the gods exist in all the religions at the same time, and they're all bolted together, they're all the same thing, so they're all this fucking fucked up little amalgamation of this ball of gods, and that's all it is. It means nothing.
This is why
I believe the energy in the universe and the belief of the people manifested the different gods, goddesses, etc.
You just said they're all the same god.
It
Okay,
all
you know what
comes
that could
from
cover?
It all comes from the same source, basically the same energy of the universe.
Yeah, yes, but the problem is that what you're saying here is that you're not looking at the specific cultural significance of these gods that had on these people and the belief structures of those. The reason that people can't, like with Nordic pagans and with their idea of Odin and things like that, and Thor and Odin and things like this, is that fundamentally, culturally, they were a warring society. They based a lot of their values and kind of moral systems on their warrior status, and that's why they had a very strong masculine god in that regard. It's a belief structure based on their society. You're not looking at any of that. You're just looking at their gods. They're all magical fucking people that live in the sky, and that's all they are. They don't have any social significance other than they just exist, and therefore magical energy that come out of people's asses and then waft up into the universe. You don't have a specific structure to any of your religious ideas. Nothing. You don't see anything to do with the cultural aspects to anything. You don't see the significance of why these gods were the way they were, and it just seems.
I do know that.
No, you don't. You don't at all. You have been unable to specify anything I've asked you, anything anyone's asked you about your religious ideals. at all. You don't
Hey,
base it on anything. You don't.
You know what I've done? I've been able to specify.
And that's the thing.
Stick to one question first. One. Give me one.
Give you one. What is the basis of your religious ideology?
When you mean basis, what do you mean? Like, give me an example.
What do you actually believe in regards to how you should carry your life, how you structure your religious ideas, how it all came into being, and
Okay, I believe in reincarnation. That's one thing, and I believe the reason it happened is because people need to learn different lessons in different lives, and basically they build up this what we call karma, and whatever you do in this life basically affects how well your next one goes, and there's lessons you learn in each one.
Okay, so that's got that. You've taken that smack. You've taken that smack. You've taken that smack bang from Hinduism and Buddhism. And
a lot of people believe in reincarnation.
Yes, but that concept of karma.
Buddhists and Hindus.
Yes, but that concept of karma and things like that all comes from Buddhist and Hinduist kind of ideas. Of course, there are other religious ideologies that follow, the concept of reincarnation. But the vast majority of those come from Hinduism and Buddhism. But the problem is with that is that you have... It seems like you don't really understand a lot of the basis of what these religions are, how they do that, the history of these religions and that sort of thing, that you're basing a lot of your ideas from. You're just taking things that you like, chuck them in a pile, and saying, there we go, that's my religion. It doesn't work like that.
It's very personal. That's why it's different from structured religions such as Catholicism.
It's hopelessly fickle. It means nothing. It's so paper thin. It's not funny. It's like you chuck shit together and paper mache it, and there you go. That's your religious ideas. It means nothing.
Why do I have to choose from things that are structured when I could look and study and find things that make more sense?
Because you're not basing anything off a genuine belief structure. You're not basing anything off an ideal. You're just taking things that you like, chucking it in a circle, saying, I'm pagan now, I'm special. That's my identity.
No, that's not how it is at all.
Well, it's exactly what you're doing, and it's exactly your behavior, and exactly what we are seeing.
You just don't like...
No, it's not that. No, that is not what I said.
If someone doesn't agree with you doesn't mean they don't like you.
It's to do with your behavior. It's the behavior of this. It's you use this, you bolt this onto your personality, and you say, this is me. Look at me. Look at the thing that I have that makes me special. And it's when we go down into the deeper aspect of it, it is so fickle. It's not funny. That is why people think it's fucking stupid. Is because you're using it for attention. That is the problem.
No, I'm not, actually.
Well, why do you keep bringing it up? That it's just pagan, 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 pagan. Okay, well, what is your belief structure? I literally just grab things that I read on the internet and chuck them in a circle, and that's me. I'm pagan. It's bizarre and it's silly. And not many people...
You believe all religions are silly.
I believe... Yes,
I say that.
The problem is that whilst I don't follow religion because I am at the point here where I say I don't follow religious doctrine because I kind of go through things and thinking that the idea of a one magical being that lives in a sky, to me, does not... It doesn't work logically. I don't like the idea of pondering something that most likely does not exist. It could, but it most likely doesn't, and telling me how I should live my life and how I should base my values on things. I don't necessarily think they're silly. In fact, there are aspects of religion that are logical, in the sense that human beings have a tendency to want to find structure in their lives and find answers with things, and when they can't find a logical answer, they tend to kind of wander, and the concept of a deity that created everything seems like the most plausible answer to that. And then what they do is they base the basis of their ideals, their morals, their structure around their society and around their belief structure. Religion's a complex thing. It's far too complex to be able to just grab things from everywhere and chuck it in a circle and say that's it, which is what you're doing. You are not establishing a belief structure. You're making a blanket, fickle kind of statement that you're pagan, and then leaving it at that. And then when coming across criticism that you are not pagan in the sense that you don't have a belief structure, you get the shits and you say you hate me. You just hate me because fuck you. I don't. It's a personal thing, and no. It makes no sense. That is the problem. And that is why people find it utterly ludicrous. Because you make such a fickle thing an entire part of your identity, and it's fucking silly.
Shit.
Pack it up, boys.
We're going home.
We're going home.
Sorry about
Holy
the fever.
shit.
So what do you have to say in response to that, Edge Queen?
Hey guys, did you hear that Kane from WWE is running for mayor of Knox County?
Oh yeah. Ben brought that up. That was last year.
Does that mean dead?
Well, that meme is like a cockroach, it can never really die.
God damn.
Any attempts to kill it just make it stronger.
Thanks a lot, Paul. Thanks,
Welcome to the right side.
Obama.
Edge Queen, at least you're white.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Ew.
this is a good bumble car in.
Is that the Imperial March on the Disney?
Thomas,
I thought it was the Imperial March for a second there.
ban something. Can you mute the guy here?
No. Well, he muted himself.
I would have loved that, the Imperial March on a...
But, I mean, where is it, really?
Show me the starving child.
Yes.
That's nowhere near.
Nowhere near what? What are you even talking about now? Nowhere near...
That claim is so ridiculous that
You said I know you're a troll. How do you know I'm a troll?
because you were trolling.
How so? Telling you the truth?
No, the other day you were being a troll.
By telling you the truth.
No, you were being a troll towards 50-50, I remember.
No, 50-50 was trolling.
What you mean? What you mean the
We have
chimpanzee?
other way around.
What you mean the chimpanzee?
Yeah.
Hey, he's my friend, watch it.
I don't give a. Oh, what are you gonna do? Whoo!
You gonna stab us?
Yeah, you're gonna stab us through the internet.
Hold up. Who's the chimpanzee?
He was calling 50-50 that.
Yeah, we always call him a chimpanzee. He's a chimp.
50-50's in on the joke.
Yeah, dude, literally 50-50 calls himself a dirt.
No, not only that,
Every time.
he pretends to be a white nationalist sometimes when new facts get on this Discord.
Yeah.
I know, he likes to troll.
Yeah, and so do they. So what's the big fucking deal?
I don't even troll, dude. I literally speak my mind.
I don't know. I remember having an argument with you about Fallout 4, and you were defending the shit out of it, calling me a faggot for not liking it.
Me?
Yeah.
Fallout 4?
Yeah,
Dude,
I remember.
I literally hate that game.
I remember you
seriously,
doing that.
I downloaded
and-
it. Okay, I downloaded it. I got out of the fucking vault. I spent
Were
like
you
an
fucking
hour trying to
pirate?
find this stupid ass dog. was like, what the fuck?
Really?
I'm pretty
Are
sure
you
I remember.
fucking
I think
retarded?
it was here, like, wasn't it like the other day he was saying that fucking he didn't like Fallout 4 you're a faggot? I'm pretty sure it was him or somebody else.
Who the
It was
fuck?
somebody sounded like-
It was
Who the
probably
fuck goes
somebody
out?
sounded
Who
like
the
him.
fuck goes and looks for the dog? You go and look for a death claw and you call it Sprinkles.
Yeah, you
And,
could do that.
dude,
Well, only in New Vegas.
I'm
though.
pretty sure that might have been fucking Mr. Giggles, because I get confused with Mr. Giggles a lot.
Yeah. Nah, I like, because what I did is I made the worst petting zoo, and I got every single type of death claw you can get in the game, and I put on some neon lights that says, "Don't feed the fucking animals," and the world's worst petting zoo. Seriously, it's the worst. And then, and then I made a little, and then I made a little outhouse, and I call it the shit shack. You'll need it. And I took a screen cap of it, where you can see a glowing death claw just walking past, and it'll make you want to shit. And then as a little warning sign, I said on the side, "Don't play Red Rocket with the death claws. I know that you will, Oliver. We've caught you doing it before."
Oliver.
Yeah, because I have a friend called Oliver, and he has a fetish for fucking death claws.
Why?
Because he's a weird cunt. The best part about it is actually a primary school teacher.
Oh, okay, that's weird. Do they know about this fetish?
Oh fuck no. He's a normal guy. It's just, behind closed doors he's a fucking weird cunt. Very intelligent too. He's a lovely, lovely man. I like Oliver. He's
Is
nice.
that the gay you talking, or like the straight you?
The straight me.
I think we're all gays in this.
Yeah, we're all gay by default. We're all gay by default.
No, we're all trolls by default.
Yeah, nah.
Did I already get banned from that server?
I don't know.
Damn,
What server did you get banned from?
Your mum's.
The incest R9K server.
How did you get banned from an incest server?
I kept shit posting sharks, dude.
Really?
Why did you add me to that fucking server? I thought it was yours. You fucking dildo.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I have it on me. I can join.
You have your own incest server.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's like incest is best.
No, it's not even the term.
No, yeah, meth's the best.
It's
Wincest.
No, it's incest is wincest.
Yeah.
Thank you. I got it.
Why be incest?
You don't even know what you're talking.
No. Listen. Why be incest when you can?
Queen.
Why be incest when you can smoke meth?
You don't know what you're talking about, Cringe Queen.
Yeah. Why?
There's no harm in
Why?
Why shouldn't I call you Cringe Queen? To
'Cause
me,
I'm not
you're
very
cringy.
cringy.
The lack of self-awareness. It's delicious.
Hey. Be nice to Edge Queen. Alright? Edge Queen. Stop being a fucking faggot. Argue like a man.
I'm not a man.
I don't give a shit.
I don't know. In my history lesson, I
Also, Aiden defends Fallout 4 like it's his dick.
literally hate that game
Like it's
so
his
much.
dick.
Edge Queen, you haven't even seen my dick. How do you even know I have a dick?
I don't. but-
Why did you assume his fucking gender?
Yeah, you assume my gender if you cared about me so
You
much.
fucking
you'd assume my
shitlord.
gender.
Not only are you cringy, you're a shitlord too.
Yeah, all you do is assume.
Yeah.
It's literally all you do.
Now remember, assuming makes an ass. Assuming makes an ass out of you and me, but in this case, it only makes an ass out of you.
No, you're the king of assumptions.
I'm the
How
king
am I
of
the king of
assumptions.
assumptions?
No, not you, Aiden.
How is he the king of assumptions? Please. When has he assumed one thing? Without evidence.
He assumes
Without
things-
evidence. When has he ever
He
accused you?
He assumes things about me that aren't true.
No, everything I've said about you is observable.
Yeah, like you're not a true pagan, which was kind of fucking accurate.
I am.
Okay,
And
yeah,
I was
sure.
gonna get another. I was gonna get another pagan who's on this server to come in, but
I would have brought in Mokimu, who was a previous pagan that's has more than 2 brain cells to rub together, and she would have told you, you're fucking stupid.
actually, It's someone else who's on the server who doesn't come in because of shitlords like you guys.
Oh, I'm the shitlord now.
you're-
I'm the shitlord now, but you're the one that assumed genders, friendo. Look at what you've done.
Doesn't it mean that you're not part of one of the main religions of the world, so really there's no like set of paganism, in fairness.
I like crackers and wax.
Then please, Edge Queen, why do you even join this? Why do you even come in the server if you know
Yeah.
you're gonna get treated like this? Are you a
Because I'm a
masochist?
DP fan.
Yeah, but you're not a very good one.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not a very good one. I watch
Yeah.
every episode.
Yeah, but then you annoy all the drunken peasants.
No, I don't annoy them.
Oh, why the fuck do you think Paul doesn't fucking want to hang out with you?
Exactly.
Does.
No, he doesn't.
Even Ben said he's busy.
Of course he's busy.
Yeah. Ben actually.
He's got to do something productive all day.
Paul
No,
just
Ben.
smokes a bunch of weed.
Ben told me Paul is really busy and he barely messages him.
Yeah, that's because they can call each other. And
And
they probably
even
live
Fancy,
within, like, 1
even
mile of each
Fancy
other.
says he barely talks to them.
Yeah, because Fancy's too busy here looking after fucking retards.
And plus, they don't want to deal with DP idiots all day.
Yeah.
I think they would think you are the idiots.
Okay.
Yeah, we're the idiots. We're the
What's your
idiots,
IQ?
kids.
Hey, Edge Queen, I'm gonna tell you something. I got IQ tested in high school. My IQ's 1.
One. You're right. Oh, I was hoping it was gonna cut out there.
157 is my IQ. How am I retarded? How am
I didn't say you're retarded.
Well,
call me an idiot, which is basically.
well, my IQ's
No, you don't.
my IQ is my P's and Q's because I'm polite.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Hashtag the queen of assumptions.
No, that isn't me at all.
Okay, let's do some stuff here. You assumed I wasn't a pagan. You assumed I was
I know
right.
you're trolling me.
No, I'm not. Well, whatever makes you fucking sleep better at night, cupcake.
This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went home. This little piggy said he was pagan, and then the last little piggy said he's a fucking idiot because he can't manage to make up a belief structure.
Actually, many people said you're idiots.
Many people said you're an idiot.
She called me an idiot. And they're atheists? Whoa.
Yep.
Atheists don't have to like other atheists?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Could it be the only thing we have in common is we don't like gods?
Gourds? Yeah.
I don't like it when people say things that I don't like.
What you're
I don't
saying isn't true.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Okay,
Yes,
instead
it
of
is.
what it is, can we
No,
just
you're not.
You're just an asshole who can't deal with his own problems, so he likes to pick on
Oh, how dare you say
Oh
that?
my
You
god.
deal with your own problems.
You can't fucking function.
You fucking repress everything, Clunt.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
He
you fucking
literally,
do.
he told you the truth about how you're not a pagan. And you were quiet the whole time and didn't say anything.
I've told you plenty
Because
of
no
times.
matter what I
the
fucking
only thing you
say,
can do.
it won't change anything.
Yes,
The
it
only
won't
thing
because
you
you
could
say
do
the
was
same
message
thing.
The only person that you wanted to on this server to read something, you fucking pulled off of some website for him.
Yeah.
That's the
No,
only
but
thing
the
you
thing
could do.
is I've explained plenty of times the way that you can actually try to help yourself. But the problem is that you refuse to actually self-assess your behavior.
You know how stupid it was someone studying psychology who said I help people by giving them papers?
What?
By giving them I have the
Dude,
messages,
okay.
Clunt.
Giving them
Let
papers?
me-
What the
let
fuck are
me
you
tell you
talking
something.
about?
Oh, I'm like, I help people and talk to them, and you're like, you don't help people. You were making assumptions there, not me.
I think you're pulling shit out of your ass.
Oh, really? I have all the messages, Clint.
So do
I
I.
will fucking send them to you.
I don't need to. I'm capable of actually looking at my own messages.
Yeah,
Were you disassociating or something?
She assumed you couldn't.
Oh my god.
Here, let me read them.
Okay, let's cherry pick things.
No, I'm reading all of them.
Hey, how can you say that you were studying psychology when you said you never went to college?
No,
Like,
Clint is, not me.
I believe Clint studied psychology. He sounds smart when it comes to psychological problems. Clint is a smart guy.
Nah, I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum
You're
because I
just-
make
you're
assumptions.
Yeah, you make assumptions.
Yeah. Yeah. But let's all remember that she assumed your gender. So she's the shitlord here.
Wait, dude. Did you just assume that it's a she?
Oh, fuck, you've stumped me there!
God.
Okay, this was when you were being salty in the chat and you were saying things and then deleting them.
I never did that.
You did do that.
No, I didn't.
I can't prove you did it, but
Oh,
could
You
read
can't.
the messages.
I can't prove you did it, but you did. You did it.
See, you're a liar.
No, I'm not.
How's he a liar?
Because
You
I
have
saw
no
it for
evidence.
myself.
What? What are you doing?
How do we know you weren't having this associative break?
You are.
And you're
okay,
imagining
you're-
things yourself.
I never deleted anything.
Yeah. Okay. Let me tell you something, Ed Queen.
Are you being a salty faggot? You
Edge
guys
queen.
have already done enough, and your lack of you were saying something about self-awareness in the
Yes.
chat,
You lack
and this is what I
self-awareness.
said.
You lack self-awareness.
Exactly, you did say that.
Yes, I did say that because you do. You do lack self-awareness.
See, so you admitted you did say something.
Oh
Yes, I
my
said
gosh.
you lack self-awareness.
Okay,
I'm
now
not denying that ever.
That has nothing to do with what you claimed he said.
Yeah, and he deleted it.
No, I didn't.
Well, someone else did then. Because it disappeared as soon as
Oh,
he
it just
said it.
magically disappeared.
Yes.
You know how messages it disappear when someone deletes them?
I think you're catching yourself in a lie there, friendo.
No.
Yes.
You guys
I'm
already
gonna
have
tell you
done
something
enough.
right
And
now.
let me read.
If you claim to have multiple personality disorder or
I
fucking
don't have multiple
borderline
personalities.
personality disorder or borderline personality disorder, it's basically the same thing.
No, it's not.
No, it isn't, you
It's
idiot.
it's not.
Okay.
It's not.
At
but
all.
no, it's not. She's right there. It's not.
That's so wrong.
And you
The
were just
problem
having
is
associative
the problem is that you have not once demonstrated that you are actively trying to go into some
$3
level
theater.
$3 theater. No, you've never established that you're actually trying to self-evaluate your behavior, try to develop some level of self-awareness, and actually help yourself. Because the reason that you're finding backlash, the reason we had to remove you from our own servers, the reason that we have gotten to the point where we can't fucking stand you anymore is because of your behavior.
You're taxing to be around on a daily basis. Hold on.
You are, though.
You wear mental illness like a badge of honor. You try to
You
pry
do.
into the personal lives of others, and you emotionally manipulate people to the point where
do.
they're distressed. You don't know anything about.
Dude, okay, so my
that
fucking
disconnect.
Swedish friend, the Swedish friend that I was talking to, he was talking to you about his fucking personal problems and how he was being depressed, and you literally told him to kill himself.
No, I
joke.
didn't.
He said that. He said that.
I
He
wouldn't
said
say
You
that.
said,
Kill
okay,
yourself.
well, it's exactly what he said. You said so. I mean,
Well, where's the proof for that?
where's the proof that you didn't say it?
Where's the evidence, sir?
Yeah, you were asking
in
me where the evidence is. Why does it
fairness-
only apply to me?
you-
Where's the
I
evidence?
look. I agree. If you don't have evidence for it, you can't actually bring that up. But that's
Yeah,
beside the
in
point.
fairness,
Well, ask the fuck Sweet about it.
That's
Yeah,
the
If
point.
you're making the
That's
claim,
the
you
s-
have to have the evidence. It's the one starting the claim that has to.
That yes, I
You can take it
agree
up
with
the
that.
Sweet
Now
to,
the problem, what I have done is I have specified what the problem with your behaviour is. Now a lot of that I must say was very blunt, and that comes from frustration, absolute frustration, because you just refuse to you refuse to see any error in your action. You refuse to see things from anyone else's perspective, and then when people are very critical of your behaviour, you say, "Oh, they're attacking me. I haven't done any of the things they're telling me I did. Well, they just removed me because they hate me. Oh, everyone leaves me. How fucking dare they?" And then at the same time, you go and do this thing, and then you cry victim. It's fucking atrocious. The reason why nobody can fucking take you seriously is because you have no self-awareness. You crap on, you look for attention.
It's
You look
not
for
you.
you look
It's
for
you.
you look for sympathy from other people constantly. You emotionally manipulate people to do what you fucking
I
want.
don't.
Yes, you fucking do. And stop pretending you don't. And the problem,
Name an example.
you keep going to people like Zenpor and saying, "I want to fucking kill myself. Please look at me. I feel sad." And then you go and you harass them by messaging them 10 or 15 times.
Wait. I got an example. Dude, I got an example. Hold up. Where's this shit right here? Hold up. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. It's over here. I just feel really depressed. I was actually crying a while ago because of the DP chat. Anyway, sorry if I hurt your feelings.
Wait,
That wasn't my
wait,
intent. Just
wait,
talk
where did
about
you-
with Mary Lawler when you go.
Where did you get that from?
You sent it to me. So whatever.
What?
You sent it to me yesterday.
Man, I wish I had one thing open.
Let me check.
So yeah, there's an example where I have evidence.
Has anyone seen Ahab lately?
No, I did not send that to you. I am looking at my messages right now.
No. Oh, really?
Dude, screen cap it.
There you go, right there. I can fucking screen cap this right now.
You just spammed me with messages right now. That
Yeah,
make no sense.
and if you okay, let me do this right real quick. Control print screen. Let me go on Paint right now, and fucking.
You can also use snipping tool. That might you don't have to post the entire screen. Just post what you want. That's an option.
I didn't send that to you.
Okay, let's file.
You're lying. I
Save
know. I
as.
never delete my messages.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let me go here, and hey, can you look at this, Hanky?
Really trust any of you.
No, send it to me first.
I'll send it to Hanky first, cause.
No, I want to see.
I'll fucking send it to you right now.
I want proof.
Here's your proof.
Because it is not in here.
Here's your proof right there.
That's pretty good proof.
That's pretty good proof.
That's pretty good proof. A literal fucking screen. Oh wait.
A literal screen cap. A literal screen cap.
Yep. Screen cap. That's a screen cap directly.
That is not me saying that though.
Oh, really? It
Oh
says
my
at
God.
Harley Quinn, Edge Queen, right next to your name, aka Edge Queen. Oh, you want it too? What's your name?
You have been caught in a lie.
Actually,
You want to see what he sent me?
I sent him the exact same thing.
You can put it in debate and
I mean,
drama. I think it's fitting.
I mean, I'd
You
like
know
to
what? I'm forwarding this to you.
I'd like to see it.
Don't send it to me. Don't talk to me.
Okay, it's in debate right now.
You're my Discord.
It's a fucking lie.
No, it's not.
Is it a lie? You sent it to me yesterday.
Yes, you motherfucker! I would never send this piece of shit that. I hate him.
You literally sent me it.
You're lying, Clunt. You're a fucking dirty liar.
You know I can't smile without you.
Forward what he sent to you.
No, I'm not sending anything to you.
Then there's no evidence.
Yes, there
Only
is.
your hearsay.
It's in debate.
No, you've been
it's
caught.
hearsay.
You have been caught in a lie.
You know what he sent me? He sent me the message that I showed him my conversation with Paul. That's it.
You sent that to him.
Read it.
You sent that to him.
Yeah, you sent that to
He
me.
told me to show him proof of that, and I showed him.
Yes, but the problem is that we weren't contesting whether you send things about... We were contesting here that you emotionally manipulate people. He is showing me evidence of you doing that. He's showing me evidence of you doing that to Paul.
I sent that to him.
It doesn't
Sent it
matter.
to me.
You
How
sent
did I get
this
it if you
to
didn't send it to
him
me?
in a way to emotionally manipulate him. It is
No, I
clear
didn't.
as fucking day. It's clear as day.
So saying how I feel. So saying how I feel is stupid.
No. No. There's a difference between saying how you feel and using your depression and mental illness and how you feel at the time to try and emotionally manipulate people to coddle you. That is what you are doing. It is what you do with everyone. And then when people say, no, I don't want to do this anymore, you crack the shits exactly how you've fucking done it. And you go off on a fucking tangent and then you threaten to fucking kill yourself. It's a joke.
I've never said that to you.
No, because I've stopped you before you've been able to.
Then how do you know I was?
Because
gonna do
I
it?
know plenty of people that have... Yes, you've sent it to other people. You're caught in a lie.
People I thought I could trust. Apparently I can't.
No. No, you've gone and assumed that people want to hear this shit. You've gone and assumed that. And then you want sympathy from everyone. And then you go and message them 20 fucking times a day. And then with, I feel sad, people make me feel sad. I'm gonna fucking kill myself because I feel sad. Don't you realize that's manipulation on an emotional level? That's disgusting behavior.
It isn't manipulation.
Yes, it is.
You know what? You're making me want to go fucking dirty with this.
What do you mean go dirty? What are you going to do to me?
She wants to meet you between the sheets, man.
She'll throw a piece of shit at you.
Dude, she's gonna throw you up the hell in the sun into the Spanish announce.
Are you threatening me now because I've called you out?
No.
Don't threaten me.
Oh, excuse me if you misconstrue what I'm saying as a threat.
I'm gonna go dirty.
You said I'm going to go dirty with this. How is that not a fucking threat?
I'm holding myself fucking back from being completely horrible.
Go ahead. Let's see how you do.
Remember a little old story you told me when we first met,
Go ahead.
Pretty good.
Clint?
Yes.
You said go ahead.
About your ex-girlfriend who had the same mental illness I had.
No, it was my sister's ex-boyfriend.
Well, anyway, you told me how horrible this girl was.
I just told you. I just told you that's the wrong story.
Boyfriend.
The whole tact of this is just out the fucking window.
I don't fucking know what to believe from your mouth anymore.
You are literally a Brett Keane. You are doing exactly what Brett Keane does.
No, I'm
You were
not.
talking about an abusive ex-girlfriend.
That's how I
That's
remember.
an entirely separate deal than somebody with that's what he was talking about. I had similar conversations with him about.
I think everyone
There's
needs
just
to
6
ignore.
people talking at once.
This is a fucking joke. This is a fucking joke. You've been
Fine. If I remembered it wrong, I'm sorry.
You tried to use that against me, and you remembered it wrong.
So
I
go
thought I
ahead with
remembered it. I thought I remembered it correctly. I am sorry.
So Edge Queen, go on with your point. Oh, you want to go dirty? Get dirty.
I don't think you want to see me get dirty, personally.
I'm just thinking that maybe you have a bias against me.
Oh my god.
My God.
Victim
No one has a
fucking
bias
complex!
against you.
Victim fucking complex, you fucking mongoloid shit! I can't find any fucking legitimate argument against it to defend myself. You just have a bias. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You know what they call a man with 2 donkeys? Biased.
have a question.
Bye, ass.
Fuck you, dog.
Dude,
Suck my dick.
Dude, that was like 10 out of 10. You gotta admit that.
that was pretty good,
Fucking
dude.
nigger.
The reason you get this type of criticism is because you deserve it. You deserve this criticism because you lack the self-awareness to understand that your behavior is reprehensible. And then you blame everyone else, and you try to be a scummy little fucker to try and slander me in that regard. Yes, you do, and you've just done it. And everyone in this fucking chat can see it.
I did it because you keep harassing me.
I'm not harassing you. I'm criticizing your fucking behavior, you moronic shit. You're an idiot.
Stop it.
God.
Stop. That offends me.
Stop it! You're raping me. Stop it.
Don't stop it.
Fun times.
One time.
Not really.
This is confirmation. You're wrong.
Why be an atheist? Why be an atheist?
Why be an atheist when you can be fucking pagan?